hello everyone, and welcome back to Szpakowo for episode 9, I believe, in our tall tale of small survival. As you can see, today we have, we're still in March, off the back of the previous episode. In fact I need to cash it in. We did complete that planting contract for sugar beet, I think it was, up behind the shop there. We finished that right before the rain came, and as soon as we hit this straight bit of road, which is looking very moist and absolutely lovely. Yes. Yeah, if we hop over to here quick. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, there is a completed contract for that. So we've got ourselves a little bit of extra money, another €1,000, and I figured what we should do is sell some potatoes quick. Now we're going to sell, I think, 3 loads today, and then we're not going to get much. We're only going to get about €1,500 from it. Oh crumbs, look at that road, that is absolutely amazing. Now that is the sort of thing that we are going to see pretty much everywhere on every map in FS25 when that comes out in the not too distant future. Proper sort of water effects and textures actually becoming wet. As you can see, as wet as the road looks there, the tractor looks pretty dry. When FS25 comes out, that is going to be something that is much more prevalent on every surface. Like literally everything has like a wet look to it when it rains, depending on the type of texture. It may have the sort of the glossy wet look like the road does here, or it may have a sort of darkened, damp wet look like wet fabric does. All that sorts of cool stuff. But to see this in FS22 is very cool. That is one of the wonderful things about this map. It's got such a lot of detail in it. Such a lot of wonderful little additions that really help bring it to life. In fact, it might even be a little bit of flooding in that culvert thing there at the edge of the field. Who knows? But yes, less gawking at the environment and things, and more talking about what we are up to today. So yeah, we've got a load of spuds in the back there, 5,000 litres of, and we're bringing it up to the Szpak Trans, which I think is like a transport depot, silo, jobby. Ooh, crumbs, there's a tree there. Almost hit it. It's this very wet road. It's a little bit greasy out today. I must be careful. Yeah, so it should stop raining fairly soon, I think, because what we're going to do is do a couple of loads of this. I think 3 in total, which should net us around about €1,500. And then what we are going to look at doing is grabbing a bit of chicken food, taking the seeds back, and also grabbing some fertiliser. Because if I can, I want to fling a little bit at our grass field just to make sure it's good. And hopefully also, I thought we were going really slow then, but we're just running at top speed with no real engine strain. Yeah, so yeah, I want to put a little bit of fertiliser on our grass field once the rain stops. And also, I'm pretty sure it's fertilising season around the place. So what we'll probably do, because all this will take us a little bit of time to get done. Where is it? We drop these off. It should be around. There it is. Yes. While that's doing, we'll have a quick look at some contracts. We've got Field 37, which is right up behind the shop. I think we'll grab that one, and Field 72 as well. Oh, see, there we go. We got. We actually got about €600 off of that. Well, that's good. And yeah, I wanted to grab Field 72 because it's another fairly small one, and that I think is the one that we were working on down by the scrapyard. So I figure it won't be a bad thing to keep helping them out down there. I forgot to see who actually owns these fields. Let's have a quick look at that, so I can horribly mispronounce people's names. Yeah. So we've got Barbara Baron, field 37, and Richard Vivior, maybe? Probably very, very wrong. Oh, car coming, watch out for that. Was it field? I know it was one of the 70s, and that's a fairly small looking one. We'll find out when we get there. But yeah, so I'm going to grab 2 more loads of potatoes and sell them quick just while it's raining. And probably we'll come back in, because it's literally just doing the same thing I've just done 2 more times. So probably the easiest thing to do is to do the middle one off camera and then pick up again just as dropping off the last load. And then we'll get back down, we'll see what the total is, and then grab our other trailer and get the other little odds and ends of supplies that we need. So yeah, I'll see you again shortly, in just a moment, with the 3rd and final, trailer load of spuds. Oh yes. Okay, here we are, coming up with the last of the 3 loads of potatoes. And this should put us at around about 6,600 if my calculations are good. Oh, there we go. Well, just a smidge under 6,700. That's not bad at all. And as you can see, the rain has cleared up finally, which is good. So what we are going to do is head back to our place, drop this trailer off, pick up the other trailer, and see about getting some chicken feed and fertilizer. Now, oh yeah, as you can see there's a bit of a mist descending over the distant areas of Szpakowo towards where the sun is. It's just the sort of the post-rain haze, as it were. That looks lovely. But yeah, so the other road's dried off a little bit now, it's a bit less slippy. Hopefully I won't be sliding into ditches and all that fun stuff. But yeah, let's get back to the farm, grab the other trailer, and I shall see you up at the shop momentarily, where we can spend some of that lovely money that we've got. Here we are up at the store now, and let's see what lovely things we can get. So, we're looking for fertilizer and chicken feed. I want to say we've got some... Oh, here we go. Here's some solid fertilizer. It's that funny... probably Russian brand? It's 1,000 for 1,000, so... Do we want to get 1 or 2? Let's get 1 for now and see how it goes. And we also need to get some chicken food. I think... here we go. Chicken food. 600 for 600. We'll get 1 of those as well. And what we shall do is grab their forklift and load this up onto our thing. Now we can probably pick both of these up and shove them on there at the same time. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. He says hopefully. If I can actually stab the bag. And then line that one up. There we go. Just drop that down there for a second, back it up, and get them both near the front end. Lovely. It should be able to just about get that over there. Okay, good. Get roughly in the middle so as to not overbalance the trailer on one side. Smashing. There we go. Lovely stuff. Now I think what we'll do first is we'll test this out on our field, see how much we actually get for it. Oh, not how much we get for it. See how much it actually takes to do our grass field, and then think about what we're going to do from there. Oh, I forgot to strap it down. Strap, strappity strap. Lovely. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, we'll put the fertiliser down on our field first, just to see how it does and how much we've got left. Now, I'm not anticipating needing a great deal for our grass field, because it is grass and half of it does seem to be fairly well fertilised anyway. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, what we'll do is, because this I think takes, what's it, 300 litres maybe? Something like that. So we'll see, yeah. Basically, if we've got enough, we'll try and do field 72. Oh, that was the thing I was going to look at. And see which field 7. Oh, actually, let's check on the chickens as well. Well, we need to. I'll probably get the wheelbarrow to do that, I suppose, since I've driven past it and forgot. Okay, where are we? Can I fill you with chicken feed? Lovely. Oh, it does take the whole bag, conveniently. Okay, we'll plonk this in here and see what kind of delicious chickens we've got. There's a few male ones to get rid of. Sell for $0, or euros rather. Yeah, so we've got space for 5 more. And eggs wise, we're doing quite good. We're up to 883 pieces of eggs. And that is, they've got 700, so that should do them quite nicely for now. We'll probably have to get another bag of wheat, chicken food at some point. Oh, one thing I was looking at as well is potential garden area. A little sort of greenhousey type thing for around here. That is going to be a future us endeavour, but I think I might have found something. So we'll look at that. That's probably going to be next episode. It depends a lot on the money situation. Okay, let's load this. There we go. Oh, 350. So there should be 650 left. There is. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I know the spread isn't going to be massive here. Oh, wrong direction, wrong direction. Okay. There we go. That's not a bad spread. Okay, so yeah, it's not going down a great deal, that's good. Now obviously it is going down, but it's not dropping rapidly because our field is... Oh, the bees are out again. How excellent. Just run down here. Get the majority of it. Yeah, lovely stuff. That just means probably next month, I think, is the first growth stage. We're going to need to check that with the root crops as well, and see what we're going to do with that. Oh, lovely! Of course, yeah. Now there's a great demand at the silage selling station. Right when we don't actually have any silage. Ah, well. Yeah, see, I think we might want to let this grow 2 full cycles. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, it's not done all of it, but I think that's because it doesn't need to. Yeah, because of precision farming and everything. Okay, cool. Well, we used what was it, 54 litres? Let's hop out and have a quick look. Perfect. 65 out of 50. Yeah, it all looks perfect, and you can see the little tiny granules of fertiliser sitting there delightfully. Now eventually when we get pigs we'll be able to do things like manure and what's the other stuff? Silage. No, not silage. Slurry. Manure and slurry. I swear I thought I saw something move in the back there, but it was just the bushes. But yeah, our bees are doing quite nicely. Another 38 litres there. Yeah, so what was I saying? Silage, slurry, something like that. But yeah, I think it's getting a bit late in the day now, so we'll pick it up again in April. We'll head down and do that field 72. See, I'll refill this quickly now and then hitch it back up to the trailer, or just drive viciously into the trailer, because you know that's the way to do it. But yeah, we'll connect back up to the trailer so we can take that down with us. Lovely. And I'll just park this around here for now. And yeah, I shall see you again in April when we go and have a look at doing at least one of those fertilising contracts, probably the one down by field 72, or at field 72. Alrighty, we are back and it is April. Now we are coming down, I think field 72 is down this track here, possibly. But we're going to make a bit of a side trip. We've got a side quest to do first. Yes, our friend from the scrapyard called us up early this morning and was in a bit of a panic. He kept yelling bees at us down the phone. He was very, very distraught, so I said, don't worry, we'll come down and we'll have a look and see what's going on. So yeah, apparently he's got a bit of a surprise bee infestation. Yes, and obviously he knows we've taken over the sort of bee pig farm area up at field 168. So I said we were coming down this way anyway. Yeah, we might have to cut through the trees there to get to the field that we want. But yeah, he said he had a bit of an issue with bees in the little scrapyard area. So let's have a quick look, see what's going on. Oh crikey! I think he's got a bunch of bees in this. It looks like there's a colony of bees in there. Not a particularly big one, but he mentioned there was something behind the back of one of these buildings too. So let's climb over here quick. Oh, there's another one of these cars here. Oh yeah, there's loads of them in this one. Okay, yeah, there is a lot of bees coming out of here. Alrighty, what we might have to do then is maybe we can get those bees from there into this car and get that transported back up to our farm area to join with our colony of bees that we've already got. That might work. Okay, well I'll have a chat with him later on and figure out what we're going to do with that, because we've got some fertilising to do. But yes, lovely area. It's a nice looking harvest of that. But yes, let's get on with our contract. Now it should be, we're looking for field 72, so let's check on the map quick. Oh, it's just down here. So if we cut through there, try and go around the edge of 73, sort of through these bushes, I think. It's kind of a grass field, so we should be fine. Yeah. Just creep along the edge so we don't destroy anything too much. Oh, there's a road. Let's get on the road here. And that's not a road, that's a creek. So which field 72. It's that one there. So how in the world are we supposed to get to that one there? We don't want to end up dunking our fertiliser in the drink here, which I'm inclined to do because of my terrible driving. Let's just cut across the field here. Let's see if we can find a bit of a road down to this. I couldn't see anything on the map, but this should be the field that we want. Yeah, this is the field. Definitely the field. Where is that a road? No, that's a creek as well. Wow, how are you actually supposed to get into this field then? Driving all the way around it. What I should have done was drop the trailer off and I just started actually doing the fertilising. That would be more sensible, wouldn't it? Oh wow, that's really weird. I guess the idea is you just cut across this field from up here, maybe. Who knows? That's an odd one, that. Very strange. But no, not that. That one. Okay. Well, yep, let's get to giving this a bit of fertiliser and see how well it goes. Now, this one is definitely going to use... I would assume it would use more than our field did because it's a contract field, but it's actually not going through it too rapidly, is it? That's interesting. I rather like that. Okay, well that's not too bad at all. And it's definitely fertilising the season in Szpakowo now. All the farmers... I was literally watching the contracts going from... oh, crumbs. Not into that, thank you. I was watching them... they were popping up with seeding and planting contracts, and I'm like, oh, I'll grab some of them. And just as I went to grab them, they disappeared. And some of them reappeared as fertilising contracts. But yeah, I don't think we are going to worry about those too much. You know, we've got these two right now. Maybe I'll pick up another one at some point, we'll see. I don't want to be doing too many contracts if I can avoid it. But yeah, that's interesting about the bees. Obviously we'll have to pay some sort of delivery fee to get them bought up. Maybe we can sort of combine some of the colonies and sell off a couple of our smaller ones and plonk that great big car right up in the middle. Something like that, maybe. Oh, we are 40% done with the contract already, that's good. And we remarkably haven't used a lot of fertiliser. That is actually quite good, so maybe fertilising contracts are the way to go. Yeah, it could be... that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure what buttons I'm pressing now. Oh, I've lowered it, that's what I did. Yeah, it looks like fertilising contracts might get us a decent bit of income at the moment. Obviously we're not going to do massive ones, but there's a couple of others that we could do. 34 and 35 might be a good deal. They're right over by our by the shop anyway, so you know it wouldn't hurt to do those. I don't think that could work out nicely. So yeah, I'll finish this off quick. Well, actually, we're 65% through already. It's not going to take us long to finish it. We could get it done pretty quick, I think. Well, that's actually quite good. I'm quite pleased with this. I'm quite pleased that it's not using a lot of fertiliser. That was one thing I was slightly concerned about. To do an entire contract if we were going to use more fertiliser than we'd really need to, you know, so we'd end up spending half of the contract reward on fertiliser, then that's not really worth it. But it seems to be seems to be working out quite well so far. So I'm not going to argue at that. Oops. I may have to go back and fill up some of these little patches that I'm messing up. But we are 88% done. And we've used about 140 litres so far. Well, that's not terrible. I could live with that for a field this size. Yeah, we might have to use a bit more to do the other contract we've got because it is a bigger field. But then again, you know, that's not bad. If we can do, we've done our field, we can do this one, and maybe the other one with just one bag of that fertiliser for £1,000. That's not terrible. Okay, well there we go. Contract on field 72 is finished. Fantastic. Well, in that case, let's go pick up our trailer and go over and have a chat with our friendly ironmonger next door and see what we can do about these bees. Alrighty, we're coming up towards the contract field now for our second contract, and we've had a chat with the ironmonger down there. So if I hop into build mode quick, we can send the drone over the trees and find our little farm. Oh, it's just here. Yes, here it is. So yeah, essentially what we are going to do is sell off 3 of these small hives, and that should cover the cost of getting the other one put up here. In a purely logistical sense, these things sell for about 500 a piece, and if I go into the bees section to buy the new one, where is it? Yeah, to buy that big one, that's 1500. So we'll sort of place that somewhere up here. But yes, in the roleplay sense, we will be selling these 3 off, and our chap down at the scrapyard will bring the car full of bees up and deposit it down here later on. So yes, let's recall the drone and get back to what we are doing with these contracts. And it is going to make us a nice little bit of money. There's a lot of stuff that we still need to buy, and you know what, I haven't actually checked the sales yet, so let's reverse gear please. There we go. Let's fill this thing up and have a quick look in the sales to see what's on offer. Because of course there's a harvester, but that's way too big for us at the moment. Far too much money. Yeah, don't need that. Universe. Oh, it's a trailer. Okay. Interesting. It's a peculiar type of trailer. It has 4 sort of grain compartments, I suppose they are. Yeah. Very strange. A unique design that was probably useful for something specific, and yeah. But no, we don't need another trailer. We've got far too many trailers now. Well, we don't have too many, but you know, we've got some trailers. Oops, forwards. There we go. Yeah, we've got enough trailers for the minute, I think. So yeah, let's get on to this this lovely field. But yeah, things we're looking at buying. Obviously, I did mention the greenhouse earlier, or a sort of garden-y thing. That's about £3,000. We've got that cedar planter rather on lease to own, which is I think another £2,000, something like that. What else do we need? I'm thinking of buying a mower as well. There's a couple of options, but a mower would be about £1,000. Obviously the front loader attachment bucket and everything that we've been pondering and talking about, that that would be something to purchase as well. That total would work out at I think it's £1,000 for the support mechanism and everything on the tractor itself, and then like £2,000 for the front loader arms attachment thing, and then another £1,000 or so for the bucket itself. So that's like £4 to £5,000 straight away. So it's kind of trying to find a balance to it in terms of what we can get, what we need to get, what we'll make the most use out of first, you know, that sort of thing. There's a couple of options for mowers. And we've still got the side, which we could use. You know, it would take a bit of time. We don't necessarily need to buy a mower yet. But there's a couple of options of things we could get there for 500 to 1,000. I think there's one at 500 and one at 1,100 are the two that I've been pondering. So there's that, and that would help us sort of in the immediate future, because obviously if we wait till next month, then we can cut that grass down, and that would speed that process up a bit. And then there was the whole loading wagon picking up the grass situation. If we go for the bucket and front loader option, that's like I said, that's like sort of four or $5,000. Or we could maybe get a loading wagon trailer that would be another $3.5 to $4,000, give or take. Or we could potentially just keep using the shovel. So, you know, it's one of those annoying, not really annoying situations, but it's one of those areas, which is why I love doing these sort of small machinery, slow speed kind of ways of playing, because you really have to think about what you're going to purchase and how you're going to sort of spend your money, particularly early on when you don't have a lot of it. You know, at least we're getting a fair amount from doing these contracts. Oops, did not mean to get out the tractor. Oh, speaking of contracts, let me cash in that one that we've already completed. There's that, and I think we will grab 34 and 35 because they are literally right up next to us. As a weeding contract. And yeah, oh, it disappeared. Well, that's rude. Oh well, we've got just the one then. Yeah, I was about to say 34 and 35 are literally just on the other side of the road from here. They are just over there. But we've got one of them at least, so there's that. Obviously I don't want to make this all about doing contracts, because, you know, that's just contracts over and over and over. But yeah, so the other thing is, if we go into like the sort of greenhouse production market, that would mean we'd have a bit more income coming in, which is always a good thing, and that would help pay for the sort of general running costs, like the fuel, fertilizer, chicken food until we can get a harvester, all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting predicament to be in. We can sort of like buy one big thing, or actually no, we could get a couple of things going here maybe, and see how that goes. But, oh, actually that, yeah, maybe we'll do that, because if we get a greenhouse or a garden or something like that, open garden type thing, we'll need to get a water tanker as well, so that would be about an extra grand, so we're looking about $3-4 for that, but that will pay for itself in the long run. So yeah, things to think about. And speaking of, this contract should finish itself very soon. There we go. Oh, we've done more than one contract for Barbara. That's cool. Oh, and in fact we just ran out of fertilizer. That's hilarious. I had not expected that to happen. What a... yeah, I thought I'd turned the sprayer off, but no, it actually, or spreader rather, it had actually run out. Okay, and speaking of running out, we have indeed got the last of it in there. But if we roll over here, since these contracts are disappearing, I'll cash that one out as well. So yes, we won't worry about doing any more. We'll get this one on field 34 done quick. Now which one is field 34? Oh no, that was 35 and 36. Oh bum, where's field 34? Oh, it's okay, that's fine. It's the one the other side. I was panicking for a minute then. I'm like, where is this field? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's just the other side by the shop. I forget the name of the chap that owned that one. We because we did a contract for him before. But yeah, so future us has some decisions to make, I think. So for now, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to do this contract quick, and then I'll see you back down at the farm when we are going to go and inspect our lovely new bees. Oh yes. Alrighty, so we finished that job quick, the little spreading job on field 34 there. And we are just pulling back into the farm now. And we've got a little bit of fertiliser left. Crikey, that chicken's on a bender. Running all over the shop, aren't they? That one even came through the wall. Goodness. Yes, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we've got a little bit of fertiliser left. We've got 200 litres in there. We'll probably empty that out into a bag later on and see what's going on there. But yeah, we put the planter there for now. And oh, that was the little bit of lime that we had left over. There was 300 litres of that as well, so that's good. But yeah, so let's go. You can see in the top right corner our money went down a little bit because of some landscaping work and the buying and selling and moving of all the bees and bee related things. So yeah, let's come up here and have a look at our little bee enclave. So there it is. Yes, there's this car full of bees from the scrapyard there. Oh, that looks magnificent. Bees for days. Oh yes, and we've got two left, two of these little ones left, and these two larger Langstroth hives. What I did was I moved this one over a little bit from, it was sort of back over here a bit, so I just shoved it in there, and we reorganised the foliage just a little bit so it wasn't terrible. But yeah, so that's our story. We've got more bees. Now, hopefully this is going to be a slightly bigger colony in this one. It says it's got a range of 2,000 metres. I don't know if that's how far the bees go in terms of fields that they will improve, or quite what the deal is there with that. But yeah, these ones are like 50 metres, I think. Yeah, 50 metres. 25 metres. That might even be ranged to the pallet spawner. I have no clue. But nonetheless, we have now got a fantastic new beehive thing going on here. Our grass is looking lush and lovely and very delicious. Not that we're going to eat it, but... oh, crumbs, I scared a murder of crows that were hiding in our grass. Yes, come on, shoo, you little lot. Stop trying to nibble on my fertiliser. Yeah, so we've got some decisions to make now. We've got a little bit of cash in hand, which is good. We've got a number of options of things we could purchase. Some of them would just be one-off use, well, not one-off use, but sort of immediate use things that would cover us, like for the grass work, a little bit better. Some of it would be sort of future investments for income streams, as it were. And we've still got, make sure I don't get run over, like 41,000, yeah, 41,000 litres of spuds left. Now, I don't know if they're going to go up in price anytime soon. Or, oh yeah, they're on the downtrend now, so it was... with... what? Yeah, they've been going down in price all episode. And we're in April now. And according to that, there's going to be a massive spike in the value of potatoes come May. I will believe that when I see it. But I tell you what, if they're up to 150 per 1,000, we might be selling some more next month as well. We shall see. And we still need to do something with that little area down here as well. I mean, there is grass we could mow down here, I suppose. Maybe clear out some of these bushes a little bit. I do want to get this pig pen up and running eventually at some point. Food-wise, they do require a selection of things, and straw, of course. You know, I don't really want to get them without having some facility for actually taking care of them. You know, we've got root crops we can do. I think we'll probably need something like sorghum or soybeans and a grain of some sort as well. But yeah, maybe at some point we'll be able to purchase this field here and use that. We do desperately need to get a harvester. Could probably use a bit more shed space as well at some point. Who knows? Maybe there's something we can do with this this field. I know it's part of just running across our neighbour's field here. Let me get off of that. Yeah, if we just sort of run down the side of it here. Don't mind the dog. Yeah, this is actually part of... yeah, I thought it was. This is part of like a massive field, but it's like a little nubbin that pokes off into this area. So maybe there's some sort of arrangement we could make to lease this portion of the field, perhaps. Interesting. I should have to investigate costs and sizes and things like that, and see if that's maybe an option. Get ourselves an extra field. We could keep all this for a bit of silage work for now. And what's in this at the moment? Oh, look, potatoes. Yes, lovely potatoes again. We know what happened last time. I think this one's sugar beet, isn't it? Oh, it's parsnips. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Parsnips. But yes, so, yeah, things to ponder for the future. Stuff that we may purchase between now and next time, or in the next episode. I shall ponder on that. And yeah, we'll see where we are. But yes, our grass is going nicely. We've discovered we can actually do a little bit of contract work now for fertilising small fields. And we've got some new bees. So I'm going to run up here. You know, that might improve our honey production as well. Which would mean, we've got 100 litres there now. That might make that a little bit of an income source as well at some point. You never know. But yes, so on that epic note, I think it's time to bid you all farewell. So yes, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, do please give us a like and hit the odd subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that really bad joke, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.